and this is their second chance school.
Wow.
So it can still get their high school diploma, and everything you would experience in a regular high school you here, but just more care, more one-on-one. There's a lot more mentors. The teachers really, really care. These kids come from schools where their teachers tell them, well, you're not going to be anything, or you might as well drop out, or just go get your GED, right? We graduate students up to 21 years old. So you can be 21 years old and still graduate and get your high school diploma. So it's like a never too late, and we really care and we want you to do well. So I wrote this poem. What happens with a lot of spoken word poetry is something happens in your day, and it makes you write it down and you write a poem about it. A lot of poems are stories. This happened today, so I'm going to write this poem about it. So I wrote a Facebook status saying that I had a really hard teaching day, and because all I talk about is teaching and poetry, someone's like, what else is new? Like, who cares if you had a hard teaching day? You always have a hard teaching day. You know, like if I'm always complaining. So when I heard that, it really upset me, and I was like, I'm going to write a poem about it. That's what you do. You get mad and you write a poem about it. So this is called You Give Me Strength. I had a hard teaching day today. Someone on Facebook asked me, what else is new? I stopped my slew of words mid-sentence, saving graces and resentment, holding tons and tons, and then when I had all my emotions unpacked, unraveled, messy on the coffee table, I decided to write a poem. But not a poem to the person who presses. It seems like teaching is all you talk about these days. No, a poem to the kings and queens of this page, my students, my happy place. You give me strength. Therefore, you are stronger than me. See, I grew up in a home with both parents, proud, Puerto Rican, Pentecostal, but my sister didn't know her dad. In fact, she just met him last year. As I saw his tears hit the floor, hers had already hit the door years ago when my dad became her dad, and she closed that chapter shut like books replaced by Nook. You look at me and say, I don't know your household pain. Single parent becoming a household name, and though I can't relate, maybe my sister, I can channel her. And best believe I can channel hurt. I've been dealing despair since I handle words. You give me strength. Therefore, you are stronger than me. I'm 26 years old, without a birth. I haven't known the pleasure and pain of carrying earth in my tummy, rumbling, hungry. Brenda's got a baby again. And everyone thinks she's living in sin, but a boy sold her lies, so she's living in him, trading in whims and hopscotch, giving up on soda with Pop Rocks because she's already killed her life. In her eyes, she's useless, unwanted, opening legs to the haunted space that once held the future of our race. Baby, I just got lucky. I've been with men because I felt ugly, made the mistake of believing they loved me. I wish I had a new life to redeem mine. Trust me, you hold the child I never got to have, and that makes you more queen than I am. You give me strength, therefore you are stronger than me. But, Pinky, you've never lived in a group home. No, but I've lived in everyone else's home. And I know that it's probably different, but I even spent nights in my broken geoprism because my family couldn't understand my living. They forbidden me from hip-hop, the only thing that I loved, so I turned to the streets and found love in the thugs. Till death wasn't fun. Manny, Rope 30, Freddie, Jason, White Boy Tony from Mozart Park. The list is continuously written from Logan to Humboldt Park. We're from a place where we're scared of summer, Halloween, 4th of July, New Year's, because nothing is new to us, unless it's something new that they do to us. Students see the cracked lineages in their traces, singing songs of slaves when they should be singing hymns of freedom, of victory, of perseverance, but excuses have become uses to abuse themselves. Excuses have become uses to abuse themselves. But I made it through that, and so can you. So yeah, asshole. Teaching is all I talk about these days. Because they give me strength. Therefore, they are always stronger than me. And that's why I'll always mention them in everything.